Welcome to the lecture on Engineering Statistics and Linear Algebra. In this lecture, I am going to discuss the problems related to the joint probability density function. So before starting the problem, first we will see how to find the joint PDF. So the first condition is all the functions f of x comma y should be positive here, and the next condition is the integrating twice the function f of x comma y between the limits minus infinity to plus infinity with respect to x and y must be equal to 1. So then only we can say the particular function is a joint PDF function. Example number 1. The joint PDF of two random variables capital X and capital Y is given by f of x comma y is equal to c into 2x plus y for 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2 and 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 3, and the function will be 0 for the other conditions. So from this function we have to estimate the value of the constant c. So now to find this constant c, I am going to use the conditions of the joint PDF. That is, f of x comma y should be positive only if this c is positive. And one more condition is the integrating the function f of x comma y twice between the limits minus infinity to plus infinity with respect to x and y should be equal to 1. So that condition I am going to use here to estimate the value of c. So now the formula. So for joint PDF we must have this condition first, that is integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity f of x comma y dx dy is equal to 1. So the given x varies from 0 to 2, y varies from 0 to 3. The function f of x comma y is given by c into 2x plus y into dx dy is equal to 1. Since here c is a constant, I'll take c outside. Integrating the function with respect to y x first. So if I integrate this function with respect to x, I will get 2x square by 2. Y will become x into y between the limit 0 to 2 into dy is equal to 1. I got it. So after applying the upper limit, so I will get 2 square will become 4 there. 4 plus 2y I will get it. So since here the lower limit will be 0, so it will be anyway equal to 0 only I will get it. So after applying the limit, I got the equation like c into integration 0 to 3 4 plus 2y into dy is equal to 1. I got it. So now again I am going to integrate this function with respect to y. So we'll get c into 4 into y integrating 2y will get 2y square by 2. 2 gets cancelled with the limit 0 to 3 is equal to 1. So again applying the limit. So if I apply the upper limit, I'll get 4 into 3 plus 9 is equal to 1. Because the lower limit is 0, the function will become 0 here. On simplifying it, I got c into 12 plus 9 is equal to 1. So it will be equal to 21. So 21c is equal to 1. So c is equal to, I got 1 by 21. So the c is positive here. So the first condition f of x comma y is positive also satisfied with this condition. C is equal to 1 by 21. Example number 2. The joint PDF of the function f of x comma y is equal to 4xy between the range 0 to 1, 0 to 1. And the value will be 0 otherwise. So from this one, we have to estimate the marginal densities. I mean the function f of x and f of y we have to estimate. And also we have to show that the function x and y are independent or not. So first I am going to estimate the marginal densities. So before that we have to show that the function f of x comma y is a joint PDF function. So clearly from the given condition f of x comma y with this limit, it is positive here. The first condition got satisfied for the given joint PDF. So now I am going to show the next condition, that is the integration twice of the function f of x comma y with respect to x and y should be equal to 1. I am going to prove that. So now the given function is 4xy with the limit x varies from 0 to 1, y varies from 0 to 1 into dx dy. So now, on proving this equation, so now I can take the constant 4 outside. I will get integration x from 0 to 1, integration y from 0 to 1, 4xy dx dy I will get it. So integrating this function with respect to x first. So what I will get? 4 I am keeping as it is. Integrating y from 0 to 1, y is a constant I can keep outside. So integrating x, I will get x square by 2 between the limit 0 to 1 into dy. So on applying the upper limit, because the lower limit will be 0 here, I'll get 1 by 2. So I got the equation like 4 into integration y from 0 to 1, y into 1 by 2 dy, I got it. So 2 gets cancelled, I got 2 here, 2 times of integration y from 0 to 1, y dy. So integrating y with respect to y, I got 2 into y square by 2 between the limit 0 to 1. So again applying the limit. So I'll get 1 by 2 here, 2 gets cancelled, the value will be equal to 1. So we got the condition that integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity, f of x comma y dx dy will be equal to 1. I got it. So so we can conclude that the function f of xy is a joint probability density function from both the conditions. So now I'm going to estimate the marginal densities. I'm going to estimate the value of f of x and f of y. So we know how to estimate f of x. So f of x is given by integrating the function f of x comma y with respect to dy. So I'm going to integrate the function 4xy with respect to y. So what will get it? So integration 0 to 1, 4xy dy. So integrating this with respect to y, I got 4x into y square by 2 between the limit 0 to 1. So applying the limit, I got 4x by 2. So it will be 2x. Similarly, for the function f of y, I am going to estimate. So to estimate f of y, we have this formula, integration of the function f of x comma y with respect to x. So integrating the function 4xy with respect to x now. So since here x varies from 0 to 1 into 4xy dx. So integrating 4xy by taking 4y constant, x will become x square by 2 between the limit 0 to 1. So I got 2y is the solution. So I got f of x is 2x, f of y is 2y. So next I am going to prove that x and y is a random variable. So since the function f of x comma y is given by f of x into f of y, so this is a condition we have to use to satisfy the x and y are independent random variable in case of continuous joint distribution function. So since the function is f of x comma y is 4xy and f of x is 2x from the previous value and f of y is 2y. So if I multiply this, I'll get 4xy only. So since the both conditions satisfied here, so hence I can say that x and y are independent random variables from these conditions. Example number 3. The joint PDF f of x comma y is equal to c they have given. So c is a constant and the range will be 0 less than x less than 3 and 0 less than y less than 3. And it will be 0 for the other values of x and y. So from this we have to find that what is the value of the constant c and what is the PDF for x and y. So we have to estimate the function f of x and f of y we have to estimate, and also all x and y are independent. The first condition I am going to show that find the value of c. So to find the value of c, we must have the condition that f of x comma y should be positive, that is greater than or equal to 0 should be there for the function f of x comma y, and the integration of the function f of x comma y twice between the limits minus infinity to plus infinity must be equal to 1. And now I am going to prove the value of c, find the value of c from this condition. Integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity with the function f of x comma y dx dy should be equal to 1. So now given x varies from 0 to 3, y varies from 0 to 3 and the function will be given like c here. I am going to replace all this data in the function. So I got the equation like integration x varies from 0 to 3, y varies from 0 to 3 into c dx dy will be equal to 1. So since c is a constant, I can set x here outside. So integrating the constant with respect to x, I got x here between the limit 0 to 3 into dy is equal to 1. So on applying the limit, I got 3 dy, the function with the constant c outside. So it will be equal to, I can take 3c outside, 3c into integration y from 0 to 3 dy, I can write it is equal to 1. So now again integrating 3y with respect to y. So I got 3 with respect to y, I got 3y. So by applying the limit 0 to 3 here is equal to 1. So applying the limit, I got c into 3 into 3 is equal to 1. So 9c is equal to 1. So c is equal to 1 by 9. So yes, c is a constant. that is 1 by 9. I got it. It's a positive value. So if I replace this value c in the given function, so I can satisfy the first condition, that is f of x comma y is greater than or equal to 0 will be satisfied. So next I'm going to estimate the marginal PDF, that is f of x and f of y. So f of x is given by integrating the function f of x comma y dy. Since the function f of x comma y is c and c is nothing but 1 by 9, it is a constant I can take outside. Integrating this function with respect to y, I got the function y here between the limit 0 to 3. By applying the limit, I got 1 by 9 into 3. So answer will be 1 by 3. Similarly, f of y I am going to estimate from the formula integrating the function f of x comma y with respect to x. So since c is a constant here, I can take the constant 1 by 9 outside. Integrating the function with respect to x, I got the value like x between the limit 0 to 3. On applying the limit, I got 1 by 9 into 3. So 3 gets cancelled. I got 1 by 3 as the value here. So I got the function f of y is 1 by 3, f of x is 1 by 3. So now I am going to show that the random variable x and y are independent. The function is given like this. F of x comma y is 1 by 9 since c is 1 by 9. F of x is 1 by 3, f of y is 1 by 3. If I multiply both, I'll get 1 by 9. So both will be equal here. So we can tell that the function f of x comma y will be equal to here f of x into f of y. So if this condition is satisfied, we can tell that x and y are independent random variables. Thank you.